Okay, here we go. This is Chapter 10 Flash Quiz. And we have 3 tabs. And let's see if I can get this right. Hold on. So we have par, premium, and discount. There, can you see that? So we're going to do par, premium, and discount. And I'm not going to fill in the numbers, but I'm going to show you what to do with all this. So the first thing you need to do is read this information up here. And this is a par, so there's no bond or discount to it. So how much money did they receive? Well, they got $500,000, and that means they will owe $500,000. So it's a fairly straightforward transaction. But then you've got to figure up the interest expense and the interest cash payment. And they have one in October and then April 1st. Now, this is where they issued it. So here's October 1st, where they make their first interest payment. And we calculate the whole interest for the year first. So I did 500,000 times the 10%. The rate's 10%. And that came up to $50,000 a year. And then I broke it down monthly because we're going to have to do a monthly 3-month thing here and a 6-month thing. So the first one payment is for 6 months, April 1st to October 1st, and that's 25,000. 2 and 25,000. So that's the first one. Now at the end of the year, they have to adjust that. Okay, they have to do adjustments so they can show the interest expense for this year, and that's for 3 months. So half of the 25,002 is 12,501. So that will allow you to figure it out for the end of the year, and that is at par. That's a straightforward. There's no premium or no discount. Now let's move to the discount. If I can get there. Hold on. Okay, so now we're doing premium. Now this one works a little bit different because we've got to do some calculations. First of all, let's take this information here and get it over here. And then we can transfer it to the journal entries. So base amount is what? 500,000? And how much money did they get? 530,000. So do you think that is a discount or a premium? Well, since they're getting more, it's a premium. So that's $30,000. So we have to take that premium and amortize it across the number of years. So bring that down to here. How many years? 10. Right here, it tells us 10 years. And that tells you that annually or each year they have to pay $3,000 in off of that premium. So we're going to do that semi-annual. See this? It's issued semi-annual. So we're going to divide this by 2. And that becomes our amortization for the premium. And that should be $1,500. Keep that in mind. Now we've got to figure out the interest payment. And that's going to be, oh my, there you go. That's going to be 500,000 times 8%. So I'm going to do, and that's for a full year. And that comes to $40,000. Now again, we're doing it semi-annually. So that means I have to divide that in half too. So now I've got 20,000 and 1,500. So now I'm beginning to I can plug these numbers. So what's my bond payable is always the face amount up here, which would be 500,000. How much cash did I receive? 530, right? So that's not going to be in balance because I have 530 here and 500,000 here, right? And that, so that means my bond payable has that $30,000 in it, and that way it'll balance it out. So that's our issue. Now I'm going to pay my interest expense, and that's going to be a little bit different. Now remember that bond premium is a credit up here. So now, how much cash am I paying for this interest? Well, that's that one right here, 20,000. So you got 20,000 here. And that bond payable now, remember this premium right here? I've got to account for that. That has to be a debit. It has to be the opposite of what it was when it went in. So that becomes a debit. Now, how do I balance that? That's going to be my interest expense for that one. Make sense? And that's all of that one. Now, discount's just the reverse of that. Again, you're going to take your information, put it down here. So it's 10 million. And they gave us 8345450. So that means I have a discount of 1,645,000. So what do we have here? So if I put my 1,654,550 and my years at 20, I come up with an annual amortization of 827. Now, this one's a bit different than the other one. So how much cash did I get? Plug that in right there. How much is my bond payable? Plug that in. What's the difference between the two? That becomes a bond discount, which is this. Now this one, we are recording the interest payment every 6 months, but we only record the bond amortization once a year. So how much they pay in the interest expense, or how much they pay for that interest payment? Well, that's right here. We're doing it semi-annual, so that's $500,000. And then that ends up here, right? So the next one's the same way this one is. And then our interest expense is this. We're going to put that in our bond amortization, and we add to our interest expense then on an annual basis rather than putting it up here. So that is your quiz. So finish it up and turn it in, okay? Thank you.